I hope you're all cozy and comfy, because I have a lot of different dreams to talk about. I I have so many written down because I just save them so much. Initially, I first started saving them back in 2020 maybe. But then I lost a lot of them due to a technology issue. Very sad, but it's okay. There's plenty of new dreams to be had in the future, so I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I'm not sure how many dreams I'll talk about. It's, I should really be getting to bed as well. But maybe just one or two. As long as it can help you sleep, I don't mind. So this one is probably one of my more favorite dreams I've ever had. It's a really simple one. Very simple. Just of, so it was a late night dream. I was driving around with a cousin of mine, and we were following like the rest of my family. Late at night, of course. And we decided we should stop somewhere to rest. So we see a nice little, it's like a coffee, a pastry shop. It's a really nice one. I really like their cappuccinos and their cookies and their donuts. The freshly made sweet treats and pastries are all too wonderful for me. It's my weakness. But so we stopped there, and me and my cousin, we decided we didn't really need anything. So instead, we just laid down on the grass outside and looked up at the stars. And what I saw next was most certainly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in a dream. I would even say my life, if that makes sense, as much as a dream could count. But it was really strange. It was as if the world started to spin and spin and spin faster and faster. All of the stars dotting the sky, they faded and blurred and stretched as the earth felt like it was spinning faster. But I just laid there. I kind of just felt like, oh, well, if this is really happening, there's not a thing I can do about it. So I just did my best to relax and just watch. So I saw that happen. It spun and it spun and it spun. Then eventually it started to slow down once again and come to a full stop. Everything stopped spinning again. And I watched the sky as as a black hole opened up and things started to swirl around it. Swirl, swirl, down like a drain. And colors started to appear in the sky. Colors like orange, like purple, like blue, like green. That sort of array of space colors, and I started being able to see much more in the sky than just the dots of the stars and the blackness of, well, everything else. And it was beautiful. But the way that everything was spinning around the black hole, it wasn't scary. It wasn't fast. It was very slow. Very slow. So it was a beautiful process to watch as all the colors started to move around almost like honey. It was just so nice. Just so nice. All too nice. And there is definitely some more to it. Some more to that lovely sky that I was being presented with. Huh. Right. It started to turn kind of scarier. For some reason, I've always had some sort of thing in my mind about space stuff. Like black holes and nebulas and asteroids and meteors. Those have always stuck with me all my life as something that stands out, I suppose. A massive force that I alone wouldn't be able to control. Sorry, I'm not trying to give you nightmares now. But, what happened in the dream was, that everything was swirling and just slowly, but eventually, a big ol' 8-ball, like from pool, it showed up in the sky and started coming closer and closer and closer. It's happened a few times now in my dreams. Definitely influenced by some other sources. Thankfully, I can't remember if the dream ended or if the ball just kind of disappeared. But the sky I saw, the picture of it in my mind is just incredible. I don't think I could ever do it justice. Let let me think. Are there any other dreams? Well, I have a lot of dreams written down. This was also a few years ago when I first started to learn how to lucid dream. A signature for me in my head was a red balloon. Like that would remind me to think, to ask myself, am I dreaming? Or to recognize the red balloon as, I might be dreaming. That's something very, very helpful. But anyway, once again, it was just me and my cousin. I was down at their place at the time, and I was just walking around the house and playing with random stuff as I would typically do. I haven't been there in a long time, actually. Thinking about it really brings back some memories. I walk into the kitchen where my cousin was, and I see there's a red balloon right in the corner. And at that moment I was like, oh, wait, I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming. So I look over to my cousin and I say, I'm dreaming right now. And he didn't believe me. He just said, what? Very silly. And I said, yeah, check this out. And so I tried to fly. I jumped in the air a few different times. Up, 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 up. No, could not make anything work. I could not get myself to fly. But instead I was just, after that, after, a good few minutes of embarrassing myself, I just said, well, whatever, never mind, let's just dance. So we turned on the little TV that was used as a radio at the same time, and just kind of had our own little party. Just me and my cousin, jumping around and dancing and having fun. It almost feels like a sweet memory to me, even if I know it was a dream. Very lovely, very nostalgic for me. That's what I love about dreams, is that if you can control them, you can do basically whatever. I want to talk more about my dreams someday. I have a lot to say about dreams. I think I'll tell you again about it another night, okay? I've had a lot of dreams in this life. And I'm sure I'll just keep on having them. Of course. So, I'll be looking forward to telling you more. It's just such a fun topic to explore. And it's like using your imagination. Dreams are. I hope you're feeling a bit more relaxed now, though. For now, I'm getting a bit tired myself. So, as always, good night and sweet dreams. I hope you can rest well now.